In this video, I'm going to show you how to take off your spare tire off of your Nissan Xterra 2002 to 2005. Although the 2005 and up, the second generations, the tire comes off pretty much the same way, although you do have jack accessories that are just slightly different. Now, one reason I decided to make this video is a lot of people that have an Xterra, especially a 2002 and up, they have a lot of trouble getting these jacks off because the tool that they give you, you have to actually shove it in this hole here, then you have to take the arm and get it in there and move it around, and if you're lucky, you'll actually get it into the tube and twist it and lower that tire down. And here are the tool accessories right here of mine. If you lift this carpet up, you'll see this jack handle here. And you'll see this little Torx T30 for the rack. And here is what we typically use to stick in that hole. And this guy here, and we turn this and it lowers that tire as we spin that. And also you have a jack handle here. Now for video purposes, I didn't even get the jack handle, the right one for this vehicle. This will not even fit on this right here. If I show you this real quick, this piece here will not even go on here. So I'm probably going to have to look for another one. But for video purposes, what we're going to do, we're going to basically use a pair of pliers, hook onto this here, and spin this around and get this tire off. Let me give you a quick look here how this is supposed to be set up on this 2002 Xterra. Basically, you have a rod here, and your jack handle will go there, and you'll have your little Torx bed T30 right there. And basically, all you have is a little release screw right there, and that's all you have. Now these little cubby holes here are just for accessories, bolts, nuts, or whatever if you're out on the road. Now in order to get to the jack, you just basically turn this like this and just lift this up out of here like this, and your jack sits right here, and that's all there is to it. And you can see the jack basically is held on by the same thing here. You got this screw, you loosen this, and this will pull the jack right out. And surprisingly, there are no more tools on this jack. Like some of the other vehicles I've had have actually had the jack handles actually mounted with the jack, but this one is not. It's just a jack by itself. So for now, we'll just kind of stick this back together, and we'll go ahead and see if we can get this spare tire off here. This spare tire I don't think has ever been off. It's probably been on here since 2002, and this is what model this is here. So typically, we'll just take this handle out like this. We'll throw that down on the ground. And as you see here, I'm just going to basically take a pair of vice grips and grip this like this. Now, the reason I have to do that, like I said, this is not even the right one. This won't even fit over this. I'm not sure what this is off of. Really, all I need to complete my toolkit here is to hunt me up one of these guys here. So basically, we got this one here now, like this. And like I said, hopefully you'll have your right tire tool for this. And now basically what we have to do is slide it down this square hole until we get lucky enough to actually get it into another little groove like this, where this T will actually slide down into. Now the 2005 on up generations, they actually have a tube that this will slide down into and makes it a lot easier. So we'll go ahead and see if we can get this on here, and we'll do this in real time for you. Alright, so we'll see how long this actually takes me to do this. Now if you have a flashlight, if you shine a light down there, you might be able to see it, but it's still difficult for me to even get a light in there. Let me grab my light and see if it does make a difference today. Okay, so I've got the light here. Let's see if I can find it. This is so annoying. I don't know why they did it this way, but if you shine the light at the right angle, you can almost get it on there. So hopefully it's not raining when you're changing your tire, because by the time you find the hole, you're going to be soaking wet probably. So, and you can't get underneath and do it because you get the spare tire there. All right, I think we got it there. Oh no, still. All right, there we go. We got it. All right, so we got that on there, and now what we do is turn this counterclockwise, and as we do, it'll start to lower the tire down. I think it's going slowly. Oh my goodness, it's really hard. I'm afraid this will slip off. All right, there we go. Let me set the camera up where you can watch the tire drop down now. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this tire I did put a little oil up in there to try to help it to turn that. It's coming down slowly. This is basically almost 20 years of not being dropped off of this vehicle. As you can see, the tread is like new yet. It's getting a little bit easier. There we go. That little bit of oil I shot up in there probably made it easier to get off. And there we go. Hey, what do you know? It's got a chain. I'll be daggone. I didn't know they did a chain on these Nissans. There we go. Just run out. I think you can still see that. There we go. Alright, so there it's out, and now we'll just go ahead and pull our rod out here. That's basically how you get these tires off of these Nissans. So let's drag this tire out of here and see what we got. Oh, this hasn't been off here in 20 years. Look at this. Wow. So that little bit of oil I shot up in there did actually help it a little bit there. Pretty nasty. And wow, there's the brand new sticker when it was brand new, when this vehicle was brand new. So this is the original tire. And let's see if I can find the date here on the, yep, 2002 right here on the, yep. And there's the sticker, important. Dealer set air pressure. So this is a dealer, this is a tire that the dealer worked on. So let's look under here and see what we got for a chain. Alright, so basically holding this tire up, you have this chain kind of a deal here. Now my Explorers and all the other Trailblazers I had, and most vehicles actually just have a cable, but this is probably a lot safer because we know a lot of those cables will rust and break over time, and there's been a lot of stories with Trailblazers, the tires, the spare tires actually just falling off while people are driving and bouncing up and going through people's windshields down the highway. So this is probably pretty safe. I like that. And here is what we're up against here. You can see how that rod has to go in that right there. Let me get that rod and slide it back through there real quick. Alright, I'll grab that rod and we'll slide it in here like this. And let's see, it's actually like kind of like this. There we go. That's how it works. But like I said, the second generation of Xterras actually have a tube that just slides into and it goes down in there. So if you have the tube, you might want to shine a light in it, make sure there's not rocks, gravel, and dirt and stuff in there. But other than that, that's how you get this off. And you can see how this chain kind of works here, which is real interesting. I'm surprised it doesn't get bound up in the links. Anyway, put some oil on yours, and when you spin it, it will make it work a lot easier. So we're going to put it all the way down, and basically that's about it. That's how you get your tire off. So if you are struggling, get you a flashlight, shine in that hole there, stick out rod in there, and you should be able to get your tire off. And let's see if this goes all the way down without that chain getting into a bind. Actually, it's alright right there. So you can see with it right there, you can just see how far this chain is actually out right here. It's actually touching the ground. So here's a look at the spare tire. Now, I don't know if this spare tire was even on our right. It came off like that, but I would have thought that it would have been the other way. Like this. Upside down on there. I guess I'll have to research and see which way this tire goes. Although that would work that way also. But it was actually on there this way because this part here is actually farther up on the tire. So where the piece lifts up on it right here. But anyway, so there you go, guys. That's how you take off your tire off of your 2002 Nissan Xterra. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know where you're watching from. And until my next video, guys, I will see you later.